6'1", 6'2"? No,
Big boy, man.
no,
He
that's
developed
different.
the skills, and he came up differently than a lot of dudes.
Yes, this is a guy with no real amateur background. This is a guy who trained with Winky, what is it? Not Winky, right? Triple G, and a bunch of other guys that he trained with. And they told him, hey, this kid might be on the verge of something. And not just that, but salute to David Benavidez for losing 80 pounds or whatever it was that he lost just to get back down. Because they said he was like a 250-pound kid or whatever.
He was apparently, right?
Yeah.
There's some videos out there.
Yeah, they said they tried to get him in the amateurs to fight at 250, but there wasn't a lot of competition, and he was able to lose all the weight. I salute Dave, man. I like what he does. I think he's not. I don't know, man. What do you think? Because he doesn't look like the traditional Mexican fighter to me. He does come forward. I'll give him that. Like, he comes forward, but when you look at him, the shit that he do, it don't look. I don't know, man.
He has a unique style. His style is unique because it's the way that he learned it, right? He learned it fighting or sparring, right? Pretty much fighting elite fucking pedigree fighters. So you didn't learn it fighting amateurs. In the amateurs, everyone jumps in and then they bull rush you and fucking throw out 100 punches. Now this dude learned all his shit through the grind. He developed his own technique just from that early on. I assume he don't really fight like your typical. He resembles that style because he comes at you forward.
Yeah,
but he has certain aspects of like he just has a very unique style. But where do you get that? You know?
Yeah,
just parry that shit off. You know?
And I'm wondering, is it because of the guys that's in front of him? Like, he's not worried about nothing coming back. Like, no one has hit him with something so far that made him go, okay, let me make sure that my defense is on point. You know what I mean? Like the way he fought, the way even recently when he fought Ronald Ellis, I think the second round he threw a body shot. Like, he threw the jab and he planted his feet and he took his right hand and he threw it, and Ronald Ellis ducked like he was gonna throw a punch over it, and he hit him in a left side of the body. I'm like, man, that's different, man. That's different to know that you could set a guy up and get him to pause just long enough to throw punches like that. Like, Dave is different to me, man. But I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's something different. To me, another guy that wasn't typical Mexican style boxer to me was Juan Manuel Marquez, because he didn't track you down and try to knock your head off. He just kind of like stalked you. He stood in front of you because he was a counter puncher. He kind of just stood there and was like, all right, throw that shit. Let me find an opening. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Like, Juan Manuel Marquez wasn't like traditional to me. But I think that's because, and maybe it's just me, because, you know, more people were looking at the way that El Gran Campeon was doing things. And he had that cut the ring off style. I'm gonna mow you down, but I'm gonna cut the ring off in the process. Right. Yeah, but I don't think Juan Manuel and Dave, they seem different. They seem different. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just see something totally awkward about it. But
no, not even. They are definitely different. Yeah, I mean, he's only 22, bro. Look what he's done.
Yeah, 24, whatever he is. But it's just when I'm watching him, and even the two fights he had with Ronald Graville, those were very hard. Well, not hard, but those were more challenging fights than he has had. And he got knocked down in one of those fights. You could tell, at least to me, because he's so young and he's basing it off his power, like he's just trying to get guys out the way. And you can definitely see that there are some things that he does need to work on and refine and make sure that he's a little bit more sharper. But you can tell, like, Dave wants to punish you. He wants to hurt you. Like, a knockout is cool, but I think he said recently, knockouts are cool, but there's nothing better than watching a man sit on his stool and say, I can't take no more.
Yeah, he's old school. He's there to punish you.
And if a guy is saying that, you're gonna have a hard night, man.
What are you gonna do when he don't go down? What are you gonna do when he don't stop coming at you?
Yeah. What you gonna do when he take your best shot and he's standing there looking at you and smile? I'm like, okay.
All right. And then that's when we move into the levels of the game.
Yes.
You know, where the greats were able to diminish your best strength. use it against you or whatever the case, right? They were able to, like, man, like no one did it better than Floyd to me, bro. He was able to just, you bring anything, this dude calculated everything, bro.
He had
just
an answer. He had answers.
It was over, bro.
Yeah, Floyd had answers for everything.